Me and James have a set repertoire that we, or a set few tunes that we always end up playing because they are so popular, and we can't play it quite the same way, but I still want to play it because I really enjoy it. And it's one most of you probably know, Stella Splendens.
Oh.
Go. much. The instrument I was playing there is one I've made again, a medieval sitar, although there's many different interpretations of the medieval sitar, and mine's not entirely most accurate, but I find it quite useful and it sounds quite nice. Speaking of accurate medieval things, something which I am quite proud of is the combination of a project between me and Dr. Michael Peter Verino of the University of Salzburg in Austria. He did a PhD on the history of bagpipes based off of linguistics, which is a very, very interesting subject. He has a book about it called The Voice of the Wind. And we worked together on creating a double-chanted medieval bagpipe. Now, there's a lot of medieval types of bagpipe, and one that seemed to be really widespread was this one with a flat, sort of rectangular, double-board chanter with no drum. And there's an archaeological find of something that is almost exactly one of these from the thousands AD in a lake in France. There's also iconography from the late 1400s in paintings and things, and there's church carvings with these strange square chanted bagpipes, and on top of that there's also modern traditions in the Gulf, in North Africa, and across the Istrian coast, which is Croatia and some of Italy and Slovenia and places like that. These types of bagpipes. And using all this, we can sort of combine them together into something which could be like what are these medieval double-chanted bagpipes are like. And it's very different to the sort of conical board one. And this is what I came up with. So you've got a double chanter with these large scallops and then a carved animal head. And it sounds like this. So I make quite a variety of instruments. I make a few medieval things. I think it's the same drum. It's the same drum. It's okay.
Yeah, we got obsessed with it.
And I make folk instruments as well. I'm interested in historical folk music, which is why it goes in hand with medieval music. There's a lot of crossover. There's an instrument which has recently been shot into fame, or infamy, which may be known to many people as a taggle harper or Bod Liar. Now there's two viral YouTube videos and bands and television series, named Vikings, that include a modified version of this instrument, which is a purely modern invention. They make it really huge and long and really low pitched, and it just sounds like someone scraping on a saw with another saw. This instrument actually, it usually looks like this. There's two types. There's one with a strange sort of more pea-pod shaped body, and then there's one with the square body like this. They were usually played in Finnish Karelia and a Swedish island in Estonia, so extremely niche. But the history of these dates back to the medieval period. There's I believe, 12th or 13th century carving from a cathedral in Norway. A person sort of going with an instrument an instrument that looks exactly like one of these. It's square and it's got strings on it, and he's got his hand sort of forward, and he's going like this over the top. And you can play it like this, but it's usually played more like this. You may notice something. It's a bowed instrument. There's no fingerboard. This is derived from lyres, which is why it's called a bowed lyre. So you actually just touch the strings with your fingers. Sort of similar principles to a morinchur or sort of Mongolian instruments. It's the only thing I can compare it to. It's quite unique. And one of the few instruments that may have developed in Northern Europe rather than being a modified version of something from further east, which is quite unique. And yes, I'll play on it something which I've took the sheet music for, or the lyrics for. So on. That's upside down. Lovely. Ave Maris Stella.